Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fireside. My name is Tcmano. I am joined by LOLGUY, and this is going to be the start of RGL Season 13 in Invite. I had to double check the numbers there a little bit. We have GlobalClan Ice versus Witness Gaming, two old names coming back into two with some new rosters and a LOLGUY. First off, how are you doing tonight, and what are your first impressions about the match?
I'm doing great. I think I am a little sick still from the land, but I'm sure most of the people that went there are. And yeah, I'm excited for this match. I think these two teams are kind of close, kind of close in skill.
All right. Definitely. Well, I guess we'll expand on that a little bit later. But speaking of land, you, Mr. Little Guy, and the rest of your amazing team won
Me?
at land. Yes, you guys won. And because of that, we here at Fireside have a little bit of a discount going on for the merch that we did with like a G6. You can type exclamation mark G6 merch, and then you can get some of that. You got some amazing stuff. Got the hoodies, shirts, hats, stickers. Apparently, there's a pillow as well that you can get a G6 that you can put on your bed, and keep you nice and comfy at night there. But yeah, definitely do that. And then also, if you just want to support Fireside in general, we have a little annual membership are 5 off at the moment. Type subscribe in chat to subscribe to us, and some of the perks involve getting casted by us, getting your demo or match casted by us if you specifically so want that. So definitely check those two things out, especially the G6 one, because it is, I believe, a limited time event or offer that we're doing this for. And you definitely want to support these guys because, Lil Guy, you did amazing there. But one thing that I guess we can talk about is that your teammate Logan was originally on this Witness Gaming roster, but he has left, meaning that they have picked up Sin Karma.
Yeah, he did leave after LAN. I think after we did that LAN, he just was tired of demo and he wants to play scout on the new Froyo fam. So good luck to him. And yeah, Sin Karma is also at that LAN and also played really
Yeah.
well at the LAN. So honestly, it's I would still consider it a downgrade because Logan is really good, but it's not that big.
All right. Yeah, that's definitely true because Sin Karma, he's now gone to land, now is land proven and tested. So it definitely has shown his worth on the top level invite, especially last season where he got second with the Greasy Dot Hogs, and then
True.
fourth with actually no third. They beat Ford Gaming third at the most recent land. So he definitely has a lot of experience that he can carry over to Witness Gaming. Definitely a blow losing Logan, but I guess we can also go down the rosters. We have Shamu and Gwendolyn. Those are going to be your two scouts. Remina and Quacks are going to be the two soldiers. Sin Karma, at least for right now, is going to be your demo. Then we have Dank filling the medic role. A lot of those players actually going to land, so it's going to be interesting to see them now back online, and hopefully we're not too impaired by maybe the land sickness that's going around that you talked about, low guy. I know a few people did get sick, so if you did go, make sure you get tested, keep yourself safe, and get healthy if you are under the weather. But I guess you can go down the GCI roster that we're gonna have for tonight, low guy.
Yeah. 1 second. The scouts are Scratch and Playmo, and the soldiers are Kawa and Percy. The demo is Penny, and the medic is Indust.
All right, and that is going to be the two teams, and I guess first things that pop out to me are probably definitely Sin Karma, just because, like you said, he did really, really well. And also, I don't know, like, it is going to be a downgrade that they don't have Logan, but I don't know how much practice these teams have actually have with, like, in the first place. So I don't know how big of a shakeup it's going to be because it's not like this is
Mm-hmm.
halfway through the season and all of a sudden they're changing out their demo. This is the beginning of the season. They probably haven't scrimmed that much because a lot of these players were on different land teams, so they were probably practicing a lot more in the lead up. But otherwise, here on process, what are kind of like the players that you expect to be making like the plays for their teams?
Um, for the WG squad, I think Sin Karma, you gotta look out for Sin Karma. The soldiers, I think they like to get pretty active against playing against them in the preseason. I don't know if it changed, but yeah, I'd say that for the red team. Honestly, for the GCI, I don't really like. I've never played against them, I don't think, so I don't really know. I assume Scratch will take some crazy Ubers. We might see some
Oh,
Kawa Pyro on
true.
this map. That was happening at LAN. Um, yeah, I guess that's some things to look out for.
Definitely. Yeah, and that's a good thing to note, I guess. There was a lot of Kawa Pyro off-classing at LED. I think on Bagel, which kind of impressed me the most, just because that's not a class that you would expect really off-classes on, not even the traditional sniper that maybe you get on something like Koth Product or Clear Cut on a regular Koth map. But I guess another name to point out is Indust making his grand return back at Philly, but this is, a name that's been in the scene for so long. Probably in the early ECA days, you had Indust, and I guess at the moment playing now, probably one of the older players in the scene, along with Banny. And
For
I
sure.
guess because you're probably the number one medic right now, LOLGUY, after your most recent win. What do you make of this medic matchup? Were you impressed with Indus? Did you think that he had it when he came back, or do you think he still got maybe a little more time before he can get to the former glory that he was once at?
Yeah, I definitely think there were some times where he was a little shaky at LAM, but obviously he hasn't been playing for he's been playing for a long time, but not of recent. So I think it could just be like getting used to it. Because I think against the other teams he was playing better. Because I think against Soapy he got forced to like a double B hop spoonie, so that wasn't really that good of a look. But but yeah, I think it's two different styles. I think Indust will commit a lot more with like Scratch around the map, going for like some crazy Ubers, and I think Dank is like more happy being in the back, healing some karma, letting him do his thing. But obviously, to each their own. I think for both teams, though, I think the red team playstyle is more favored on this map for sure because the map is so big. You have a lot of ground to
Yeah.
cover on Scout. You got to really put the trust in your teammates, and I don't know if that blue team has that yet in the GCI. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will see. And yeah, it kind of makes sense. Just looking at kind of the pick bans, we don't have that necessarily on screen, but it was GCI that banned Sultry, Metal, and Product when they were deciding what maps to play, and all of those are definitely not your standard Pug maps. So definitely maybe trying to eliminate a lot of the maybe potential upset maps. If they are just maps that they might not have as much chance to just instantly gel on as a team. One thing that you were talking about on Process, this is such an open map in comparison to something like Gully Wash or Metalworks. And something that we saw a lot actually at LAN was Sniper. We saw a lot of Sniper on this map. You have a lot of experience dealing with that at this point, LOLGUY. Do you expect any of these teams to
All I can say
pop it out?
is
Oh,
hopefully no one does it on mid. Just don't do it on mid, and it'll be great. I think there will be sniper in the transitions to second and mid. As long as no one tries to be J and do it on mid, then I could be happy with that. But sniper is imminent, like for sure. And spy. I think there are some
ooh.
spy shenanigans I'll go on too.
All right. Oh, and we do have a bit of a Twitch prediction in chat. You can spend those channel points as we do have the teams
Ooh, we're
readying
going
up.
live.
Yeah, we're gonna go live. First cast of a season. First cast for Mr. LOLGUY. Put your predictions in chat. And we're gonna be watching Witness Gaming versus GlobalClan Ice. And I'm gonna be watching Paniferous on this first mid here, LOLGUY. But why don't you take it away?
Well, I expect red team to go pretty fast. I think they're the team that will probably bomb first. And it looks like Sin Karma, there is a Pyro. Kawa is on Pyro. I guess that stops that plan, so I have no idea what's about to happen. Looks like throwing detonators. Okay,
Yeah,
bombing.
definitely
We had
gonna
height
be
on
some
red.
detonators. Yeah,
Soldiers
and
And Sin Karma
looks
is
like
weak. I think Blue's gonna win this mid. War of attrition. Squillen does go down. The Pyro is too overpowered, dude.
Pyro is overpowered, and with that, they're actually going to be able to win mid. GlobalClan Ice have gotten through with the power of the Kawa Pyro. There is someone in behind. That is Quacks. He's lurking in the backlines. Hasn't quite committed just yet. Shamu wants to take this aggressive Uber. Is going to take it in. Has forced out the counter Uber.
I don't know how good this is going to be. No demo against a Pyro. Soldiers behind. I think blue team can win. Let's take a look. Scout caught lower IT.
Oh, Gwendolyn, yeah, does pick off Dakota. Now, big bomb in, however, he's going to be able to get onto Penny. Indust did manage to stay alive, but this Pyro, I don't know how much work it's going to be able to do here, LOLGUY, as everyone else on Witness Gaming just get back in onto mid.
That is crazy. I don't honestly have no idea how blue team lost that. Soldier behind down a demo. I guess someone made a miracle.
Miracle they did make indeed, but now Ubers are even, so looks like, however, Witness Gaming still want to try and get as much space as they possibly can. Going to be making their way in through choke, getting assaulted by the flames of the Pyro. Dakota, really the only person. It really is. We're just a bit more hesitant to go, and it's just that long damage has made it so they don't have any crit heals. Yeah, Soldier's in, Quacks getting taken down. Other Soldier bombing in.
They got into us. Wow, and they picks up the gun. Dank was able to spot out that slight Uber and take it in. It's only like 5%, and this was at 95, and spotted it with the head. Got the Uber, and now he's another one. Yep, here it is.
Oh, they do use in to be able to clean up all of these players. Only one person left alive, and that's going to be the first round for Witness Gaming being able to put a stop to the Kawa Pyro. And maybe a few moments there, LOLGUY, you had to wonder if maybe having a second soldier would have been a bit better for GCI, but it looks like they're just going to... Oh, they have Sniper and Pyro to mid.
No. Okay, this is actually good, though, for blue. Like, if you're going to have no soldier, you might as well have the Sniper, too. It is up to Scratch to hit shots, though. They gotta win this mid early and fast.
Right, well, we'll see if they're going to be able to do so. Looks like it's just going to be waiting for
150 on the Scout. That Scout's out of the fight. We gotta take some ground now. Okay.
Yeah, look. Soldier bombing in is going to try to commit on. Oh, but Sin Karma is being able to save himself to the bombing soldier of Dakota. Kawa is going to be able to take down Sin Karma, however, with the afterburn flames. And looks like it's a little bit better from the side of Witness Gaming. All of these players on GCI are falling. We do have Kawa trying to burn down some people. Does burn down Quacks, but going to be the next one to fall with Indust, and that is going to be another one mid for Witness Gaming.
Turns out Scratch is not Jay, so that is not going to work out for GCI. I hope they don't do that ever again.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, for their sake, they don't do it. If you are a Witness Gaming fan, you like to see more of the same, as now they're going to be able to peek their way in onto last before second is capped. Once again, Dank didn't die there, so they're going to have old Uber at to work with. Looks like they're just going to be healing up their players, trying to decide which doorway they want to go in. Sin Karma posted up by one. Looks like it's going to be a one Uber.
The gun's on the right, but it's not up yet. I don't really know how much I agree with the one Uber. Spot the gun late. They're going to get the gun late. There's a heavy up top. We got to kill the heavy. Playing the point. And the soldiers didn't stop the point. GG.
Yeah, that was a bit interesting at the beginning because they had to travel so much distance. They didn't really spot anyone at all before they used in there, but it ended up working out because, like the soldiers didn't really get on.
We have another sniper.
Oh,
but it's on Quacks. Like, oh, there is no Pyro. This is true. Maybe Quacks is Jay. Let's take a look.
Yeah, we will have to see the one-time GCI roll out the mid with the standard lineup. It's going to be Witness Gaming with the sniper. Quacks is going to be trying to hit the shots at the moment.
Oh, Sin Karma.
That was a nice pipe. He's going to be taken down fairly low, but able to stay alive. Kawa be shot out of the sky. Actually, no, my bad. That is Dakota being shot out of the sky. Kawa still up and alive on the soldier class, but still, yet again, that's going to be another one mid for Witness Gaming. Kawa, however, in behind.
And now we have the sniper. This is very awkward for blue. I think they might just have to give it up. Yeah, it looks like they're going to give it up. And now, even stalemate going in the last with the sniper. Cook something up with Quacks. Hopefully hit some couple of shots. Is there a guy behind?
Yeah, there is. It is Kawa. She's trying to jump around for her life. Not going to happen. As she does get taken down, and now this is going to be a pick advantage for the side of Witness
All of our
Gaming.
team is so passive. They're just on mid.
Yeah.
They got to get in the second and get the gun down and get some shots.
definitely do. They could try and do something because Kawa is still dead. Looks like they're just going to be trying to play around the Quack Sniper. A little bit of SVS action here. And Scratch wins that.
Yeah, I think Quacks need to switch off.
All right. I've not seen the Quack Sniper before, so maybe he's got something in
For
the
one peek,
future in store
Scratch
for
wants
us.
to open one. No one's there to. No one's there to open it.
But Kawa is up on Pyro, and what do you think the play here is, LOLGUY? Trying to push out or trying to peek out with the Pyro, just reflect all the spam headed your way, or something a bit more devious?
I don't think they're gonna try to push out. I think they're just gonna content with sitting on last now. Well, the Pyro is 2 after a pick. Both soldiers looking at 2. See if Scratch can get a shot off.
Oh, Soldier is in. A nice attempt from Dakota, but not going to really get much of any damage on.
Well, now Blue
Dank.
has no soldiers and no scouts. Okay, Kawa's back on soldiers, so they do have a soldier, but they do have no scouts. Red team needs to get in the lobby and get this gun down. They're taking a very long time.
They definitely do, as they only 2:30 left on the round timer before we get into a round reset. Looks like they're actually going to be trying to take some presence over by 5, but they're being deleted because of it. That's going to be Scratch with a nice headshot onto Quack, so no soldiers on the side of Witness Gaming. And
I think Red can hold this. Sin Karma just taunted. He got a blind it, by the way.
A little bit of a in chat there, but really good job from Sin Karma to get that pick, because that has nullified any opportunity that GCI had of pushing out there. So they're going to be back on their last.
Fruits in heaven.
Soldier. Yeah, in heaven.
Uh-oh. Sin Karma goes down the trap. Fruit's gonna die late too.
Oh, he's still staying alive though. I'm not quite sure how. Yeah, that is going to be Fruit finally taken down there.
Okay, Blue has to push out. We gotta go now. This is gonna be our only opportunity, unless you're content with stalemating. Oh, Scratch in through lower with the beam. They Uber. They gonna use? They do use, but are they gonna wipe?
Oh, and they do manage to run away. I'm surprised they actually got the Uber force out from Dank.
Red should just ignore and go to last. Oh no, we gotta turn around and kill a soldier now.
Yeah.
They're in through 2. They're kind of feeding.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, they are going to be able to clean up all of these players. It's only going to be Shamu up and alive, hiding around in IT, trying to back out, and is going to be able to stay alive and meet back up with the rest of her team. Quacks, however, is up on Spy. We saw a lot of great Spy plays at LAN. Quacks maybe trying to make a little bit of a late addition to that montage, as he's just going to be waiting.
This is a good timing.
Yeah, it is. He's just got to have to try and get in position, maybe try and do something for the back cap. Shamu in a little bit of a 1v2 is going to lose that, but he does get the pick onto Sin Karma. Quacks in it for the long haul.
On Piniferous.
Oh yes, on the Piniferous. That is my bad.
That was an interesting pick to go for there, to say the least. I think he could have tried to go for the medic, but maybe not. Now Blue's gonna push him a full ad off their last, and they still have ad. I wonder if Indus knows. It's kind of hard to tell, so I think they're gonna keep it stalemate on second. Well, they did coast to coast them. They're off their last to their last.
Yeah, they did coast to coast them. Looks like, however, Scratch is going to be running in for the sack. Does get shot down by the gun and is going to be taken down by 2. And looks like we might have a counter sack play from one of the soldiers. Everyone on Witness Gaming just trying to peek and see if they can get someone in. It is going to be Sin Karma just spamming a little bit through lower, but no one commits. So we are in an even Uber scenario. Gwendolyn coming up on the sniper is going to get the pick up on the Indus, peeking in through 1.
Yeah.
And that is going to be a great opportunity for Witness Gaming to get out of our last.
Pretty greedy positioning from Indus. Should have just been tucked away behind the point. That's just the danger of playing there on a medic. Red team's going to try to push out for the med spawns. There's some feeders on Blue. Quacks is in.
Yeah, they are going to be in. Looks like they have managed to get most of the players from GCI out with not having to use their Uber as well. So
they gotta get on the sniper. They can't let him peek for free. Yeah, full ad.
They do indeed, as now they are going to be trying to make their way in.
Oh, they use it early to bomb it in.
Are they going to be able to get anyone with this? They might. be...
Ooh.
Oh, actually, Sin Karma at the last second there does get 2 for his troubles, and because of that,
And
looks like they
Kawa's
want to
a
try and get
pyro
it through
choke.
choke. Yeah, Kawa with the pyro, trying to stuff the doorways, but it's not really the class that Demoman is, so they're going to be able to warp the way in. Kawa dying super late, only 2 up on GCI, and this is like looking like another round for Witness Gaming.
Yeah, I mean, just getting caught to that Uber in, it looked like they had so much time to react. Maybe leaving choke was greedy. Maybe they should have just left IT.
So now they're going to be trying to make way in. They do get the spawners on the side of GCI, so this might be holdable for them.
We have a super Pudis.
We do
Pudis
indeed.
is so overpowered. Gunning him down. There it is. Bomb the fully revved Pudis. Always ends up the same way.
Brute just levitated in the sky right there. Now it's going to be the reverse. It's going to be Sin Karma and Dank trying to run for their lives. They are going to be able to
They will
escape.
get their spawners.
Yeah, they do. Now they're going to be able to get on to mid and get some type of defense going. But instantly, Shamu up on Sniper LOLGUY, and it seems that we're just in for constant sniper action.
Somehow the pyro just died. Don't know how.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. It looks like they maybe tried to rush through IT. Yeah, they rushed through IT while everyone else was in sewer. It's only going to be Peniferous out on her lonesome now.
They just used in through IT.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, Dank didn't even use.
No, Dank had no idea that was going on. He was just tucked away in sewer. Soldier's on Dank. They use now, but they should be able to get a couple kills. This other scout's caught too. Scratch needs to die for it to be a good Uber. And yeah, looks like he's living.
Yeah, Scratch is able to live there. They do have one in behind. It is Dakota now in a little bit of a 1v1 against a long-range scout. Not going to really be able to win that one, I don't think.
3 people turn around, though. They should be able to hold second. I think that red team should have just ignored and just went forward 4v6. But maybe they're going to try to draw now with 1 pick. See if blue should hold. They do have ad. Gwendolyn's in through lower IT.
Oh, yeah, Gwendolyn is. Indus does drop down to use the Uber onto Scratch. Going to be trying to chase and get as many picks as Scratch possibly can. Has not really found anyone just quite yet. Actually, as I said, that does manage to pick off Quack, so it is going to be
not enough.
Yeah.
It's not enough to push mid off of. Thanks to 80%.
And LOLGUY, there's a player in behind again.
Yeah, Fritz distracting for the spawners all the way in heaven. Bird will be able to get their spawners and take second for free with the people turning around. Yeah, it looks like Innes is back to last 2. Soldiers find them 5. Penny gets a trap kill. Oh no. See if Red still tries to push.
They might opt not to, as they, yeah, even though they do have 100% Uber ad, being down those 2 players makes it much more of a risky gambit than I think they want to take.
Oh,
yeah, Scout is in. It's going to be able to take down Sin Karma.
Super's terrible. They're on the
It
demo.
really is. Oh.
Wow, how did 3 people get caught to the Uber? Ow.
I'm not quite sure. It was indeed tragic, as now looks like Dakota is going to be able to just barely stay alive.
They can hold last with Uber. 90%. They do have Uber. Just 2 soldiers. Oh, they dropped 1. And the force. Both soldiers in heaven. Red should try to support.
Oh.
This other soldier still in heaven.
Oh, they might.
To dry.
Yeah, they might have been able to do that, but unfortunately for the Witness Gaming squad, they're not able to. But they do have Ubrad.
Still good for them.
Yeah.
Ubrad in the last call it. Oh, switched off Spy. Was on Spy for a second.
And now they're just going to be trying to wait and get their Uber up and then decide how they want to try and take this. As it's going to be up to GCI to figure out how they want to defend. They got a lot of classes to work with. They got the sentry gun up. They got the heavy all the way up in heaven.
This blind Uber
try and mow down these players.
Didn't even spot.
Yeah.
They don't see the gun. Sin Karma just got the gun. There's a heavy still, fully buffed heavy. Oh, this is gonna be hard for WG. Gotta kill a soldier up top. Fully buffed heavy and the whole squad in heaven. I don't know. Yeah, Red's just leaving. WG's out. They're not spotting before they push last. They need to get the intel. They don't see anyone. They know people should be in heaven. Like, if we just get a spot, we know the gun is by right spawn. It just, Shamu completely didn't see it, and it just made their Uber really bad.
Yes, now it looks like GCI, because of that, have the opportunity to try and push out.
Stuffed.
Yeah, Peniferous just goes all the way up sky high. They do pick off one in the side of Fruit. But that is
Not
all they're gonna
enough.
get for their troubles. And yeah, now Dank can be coming up with their 100% Uber, and you got to expect LOLGUY for Witness Gaming to come right back in.
Looks like they're going IT. They do have the spot. Yeah, they spotted it. Oh, they just spotted it now. They're going upper.
Yeah, looks like
Trying to
they
take it for
are.
free. Oh, I like this. I like this from WG, and I still have ad for last. Oh,
Oh,
he
but the
dropped
drop!
his spam.
Beniferous with a nice pipe is going to be able to take down Dank. Excellent stuff there. So now, as long as Indus can stay alive and they're super weak over by 2, just trying to dodge all the spam, Indus should be able to. There is someone in
Scout
behind.
in heaven.
Yeah, it is going to be Gwendolyn, but I think she is spotted out. So probably not long for this world is now in a little bit of a 1v1 with Scratch. Going to be able to take her down. Now, that
Does
was
waste some time, though. They might be able to hold mid with the spawners.
That's
WG
true.
has been doing good on getting people behind when they're in a losing fight. But Indus is at 80%. Let's see what WG wants to do. If we just want to give it up or try to make a play. Looks like they're giving it up. Maybe Karma can get a trap kill. Nope.
Oh, and yeah, they are going to be able to all
GCI needs
escape.
to push the pace.
Yeah, they definitely do. They are, however, going to be going in through sewer, so maybe hearing your words and trying to
It's a
get in as
sniper?
soon as they can.
Oh,
Oh, and it's going to be the reverse of what happened. This time, Gwendolyn going to be clutching up for their team and then taking down Indus. So, Witness Gaming, yeah, having an opportunity to stay in there because Indus did not immediately use coming in through sewer. Now they're going to be trying to work their way in. There are 2 people hiding in IT. It is going to be Kawa going to be taken down,
they're
however.
both gonna go down.
Yeah. Oh, but Percy or Dakota's also
Still
in
one
for the
blind?
backup. Nice rocket onto Gwendolyn, however, not going to be able to win it in the end.
Yeah, I think GCI just were in a position where they could have just. Oh, they're caught. At least get Penny. Penny 2 HP pennies? They live too? No way.
Oh, the heavy, though.
Oh, what bows from Indus saved Penny. That was insane. Yeah, what a questionable Uber from WG. You'll get 0 kills. You'd like to think you had a full ad for last if you just take that point for free. But opted to try to catch the medic and it didn't work out.
Yeah,
It
so
looks
now
like-
they're...
GCI is trying to dry push out of last. I kind of like it. Down 1.
Ooh.
They do have a pyro.
There they do.
Oh
he
my
cratered!
god.
Popped up into the sky and died on impact. Unfortunate there. But still, that's going to be a push out from GlobalClan Ice, as now they have to try and figure out some way to get back into this game. They are down 2 rounds. Witness Gaming up, as it's still going to be on Witness Gaming to try and figure out some way to get onto second. They have opted to go with the sniper a fair few times to mixed success. And we've seen a few drops because of it. Yeah.
Honestly, if we spot this pyro for WG, we cannot sack on the pyro. We just have to pressure really hard through IT and sewer and just make them uncomfortable because there is 1 soldier to hold the door. We cannot solo sack a soldier into a pyro. It just will not work. We just gotta get creative. And it looks like soldier's in, the other one's in. Yeah, like look at that.
Got air blasted by the pyro.
You just can't do that against a pyro. You just have to do something else.
Yeah. That was not the answer Witness Gaming have found out. So now GCI may be trying to do something. Actually, Karma taking a lot of damage because of the flares is going to be healed up, however.
It's really hard for blue to counter stack with the pyro. You only have 1 soldier. You can't send that soldier to die because then you have 0 soldiers and your pyro can't really do anything with a detonator. So I think they're just going to hold second until they get a better advantage instead of 1 soldier pick. I'm surprised no one went sniper after that solo sack. I'm going to see what they can do now. I do not want to see another sack onto the medic. We got to try to send someone behind. Just pressure really hard. We just got to do something else. Looks like Quax is going to do the same thing. And they just did the same thing. But Gwen is through lower IT. Gets a 1v1 scout and gets into lobby.
Yeah, it's going to be able to be in behind. Quack's actually going to be able to take down a soldier as well. So this is looking really good for Witness Gaming, trying to muscle their way in through Gwendolyn, drawing eyes in behind. And now that's just going to be free space for Witness Gaming to take.
That was really well played by going lower IT in the lobby, getting that 1v1. I'm surprised that soldier that sacked onto the combo didn't die. Oh, and solo soldier sack on the medic gets the force. It's a disaster.
Yeah, Scratch trying to run in and get anything they possibly can, but they do actually get one. Um, it's not probably going to be enough. Actually, it looks like they do want to try and take this space. They do have a bit of momentum. They do get the Uber out as well from Witness Gaming. It's going to be Shamu trying to run it in. Might be able to take down Kawa. No. Pyro just air blasting them in lobby. And somehow, some way, Witness Gaming were thwarted there on the last point.
Soldier got in through choke, made Dank in a really awkward spot, and he kind of had to use. So, good play by, I think it was Dakota? I'm not really sure. Yeah, because Kawa's on Pyro, had to be.
Yes, as now we go into a little bit of an Uber advantage situation for GCI. They
gonna
do
try
have
to
the
push it.
opportunity
There's
to
no way.
out.
With an
Yeah,
NG
they're
and a
pushing out.
Pyro,
I guess so.
they'll take it for free. Where's Red Team?
They are incredibly far back. Now a Soldier has come in, does get the Uber out from the side of GCI. Looks like they just want to come straight back in. Shamu recognizing that they can pounce on these players.
But they don't have Uber yet. They're just dropping everyone. They didn't have Uber. If they had Uber, that would have been so good. But Dank was at 91%. Man, the pushing out with Pyro NG works.
Yeah, somehow, some way, they were able to do it. Now Dank is going to have
Don't get all
soon.
their forwards, though. Blue should be able to pressure for maybe a little bit before the spawners get there. Looks like they're going to try. It's becoming bad. They're taking too long. Oh, no, Indus is caught. Indus just completely I guess, forgot about the Uber, just walked in onto the point and just got caught.
Yeah, as now Witness Gaming, they have the picks in their cyber. Yeah, it is going to be a little bit of a pause, but still, regardless, looking really good for Witness Gaming.
GCI needs to just reset. They get all these advantages, and then something just terrible happens. Like, I liked the idea of pressuring into mid there. They have 3 spawners on second, but I guess the communication wasn't good enough. Indus just held W and died just for this player forward. Like, as soon as those players get back to mid, he's got to retreat back to second and just try to buy time to get that Uber, but I don't know. They have so many advantages that they can be winning rounds off of and just not converting them. Same thing with WG. It's kind of been sloppy match.
Yeah, it has been a little bit sloppy from both of these teams, but at the moment, it seems like Witness Gaming have been able to find GCI's number just a little bit more. However, I am getting word from our producer that while this pause is going on, you can still get merch over at the Fireside store and help this man LOLGUY and the rest of his team with some of the spending they had to do to get over to LAN, and just kind of congratulate them on a job well done over at Philly LAN. If you somehow missed it, these guys won. And so because we have a little bit of merch with them, with the little like a G6 logo on it, you can go over to the Fireside store and check it out. We also got regular Fireside merch as well that you can wear on your person. And I must say, LOLGUY, all of the G6 merch looks really great. Do you have like one in particular that you're more fond of?
Well, the hoodie is really nice. The white hoodie and the black outline is really clean. I think Caps has one. It actually looks really nice. But this is not what this cast is about. This is about WG versus GCI, not about me.
But that's true. That's definitely true. And we will give GCI and Witness Gaming their dues here as we continue over on Process. And I mean, you kind of talked about it a little bit, but what would you want to see specifically from GCI to get back into this match? You said they were a little bit sloppy, assuming, it's not anything like Kawa just going full-time Soldier and not with the Pyro. What do you think is a little bit too sloppy about their gameplay that Witness Gaming are able to get away with things?
It just kind of just random pushes, like the idea is good in the beginning, but then it gets to the point where we need to leave and then we're caught. We just need to understand the boundary of just being in and leaving, and also spotting sniper really made them. They had such a good Uber ad coasting to their last, and Indus gets dropped. Indus drops 1 second to the sniper and 1. We just got to be aware of these snipers.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there was a bit of that, unfortunately for them. Indus falling to the sniper when they tried to push in through sewer, I believe. That was Gwendolyn hitting the shot there. So, yeah, definitely a bit more spotting. I think they had also a few Ubers, like you said, where they just kind of blind bombed in. and didn't really check anything before they went. So definitely spotting, like you said, something that they need to get a little bit tighter with. Also, that push out from last, I'm surprised it worked. So, it did work, but pushing out with a pyro and NG is
Yeah,
generally not the recommended thing to
but
do.
what that does tell GCI is WG second hold is not very strong. They're just playing to kite the Uber. If we don't Uber, then we get the point for free, and we might be able to get mid with our ad too. So that is what they should be thinking about that, not that, oh, we just pushed out with a pyro and NG. Just why did it happen?
Yeah, that's definitely true because if they can do that, with like I guess it's like you said, if they can do that with a pyro and an NG, that kind of speaks to larger cracks in kind of like the gameplay that Witness Gaming are executing at the moment. And they I guess, aside from just overall team stuff is tightening up, is there like one player that, we don't have any, logs to look at, but is there one player that you think is maybe underperforming that you'd like to see step it up from the side of GCI that maybe can pop off and maybe, get some clutch plays in there for their team?
I think Playmo was able to get through IT that one time and force the Uber when they were just sitting in choke. I think if he can do more of that in like the chaos situations, then GCI will have more advantages to work off of. But honestly, it's a whole team. It's just a team thing. It's not just one player. So as much as other people can do their parts a little bit better, we just gotta do it together as a unit. Same thing with WG. They're doing all these things where they're sending people behind and losing fights, and it's so good that they're able to like get their spawners back, but then they still give up the point with their spawners. So I think that's another thing WG can work on as well. Like just not being so afraid. Maybe is the right wordage.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I guess that's true because there have been a lot of times where it's maybe either Dank and Shamu or maybe Dank and Sin Karma trying to run away for their lives, and they do meet up with people. But then, even though they have the spawners, they don't try and refight, they don't try and recontest, they just kind of back out, giving GCI the point or the ground, allowing them to get away with maybe some questionable pushes that otherwise you wouldn't have expected to work out here. But even though we are going down at least visually on the round time, we've still got a bit of time before we go into the continuous overtime. So there's a lot of time for both of these teams to kind of fix these mistakes and kind of change their plan of attack. I guess we don't know if this is a technical pause or a tickle pause.
Been going on for a while. Might be a technical pause or something.
Yeah, it's what I would assume. Hopefully, with any of these things, you pray that it's not one of the medics going, because that is usually the most disastrous in terms of its implications on the match. Like you probably had a bit of experience with that even at LAN, because there were a few PCs kind of crashing every kind of few hours or so.
Times where we were like, we got to pop Uber on rollout. Hey, are you guys gonna do it? Hey, are you guys gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? And they would take them like, hopefully you guys do it, and then they did it. So that's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully both teams are honorable and they don't do anything too scummy.
Yeah, a lot of gentlemen's agreements went down over during that LAN because of that. So hopefully we'll be able to see something similar if it comes to that during this match. But for the moment,
hopefully
it's still. Yeah, that's true. Hopefully it doesn't at all, because it would just be better if this was a tactical pause and then, for GCI, and then all of a sudden we see a new, reformed GCI just went in here, hitting all the shots, doing the expert team play, and really taking it to Witness Gaming. But for the moment, it's still going to be Witness Gaming up. This is the first match that I believe either of these teams play. And I guess when we talk about the further implications of a season, LOLGUY, these are two teams that we could conceivably see in playoffs. I think, the Witness Gaming roster definitely looks... Oh, and we are going to go live, but this could have maybe playoff implications, because I think both of these teams have a...
Definitely does.
Have an opportunity for getting at least that 4th seed slot.
It appears my HUD is broken. Don't know how to fix it.
Right, but looks like, however, that was Witness Gaming taking the round. A little bit too quick for it to be in a tactical pause for GCI. Yeah, unless they get rolled a minute, because it was 90 seconds in the future. So hopefully it's not something that happened on rollout. or during the mid fight, which it might have been. Maybe they lose the mid and then instantly
We have all
do
of
it.
our classes. This is perfect. We get an actual mid.
Oh, that's true. All
I
right, I'm
think
gonna.
red soldiers need to be a little more aggressive on this mid. The scout top left could have died. They're taking the left. Yep. Hard pushing the left. We gotta collapse these people on the left if we're WG. Soldiers flanking them on the left. Beautiful. Amazing bomb by Fruit behind them. Stuffs them in the corner. Oh! The scout gonna pop off.
Oh yeah, it looks like the scout is gonna pop off. Scratch trying to do everything they possibly can. Was able to take down Sin Karma, but at the end of the day, Shamu able to keep his medic up and alive, and so that is going to be Witness Gaming winning another mid fight.
Yeah, GCI was just caught in the corner. It was a nice bomb by Fruit behind them to keep him in the corner, and then Quacks followed up. It was just kind of just perfect in the corner. Dank was able to live. We have full ad going in second. This could be a round. Taking a long time though. We gotta get it going.
Yeah, it seems like it was a tech pause, maybe some flooding in one of the players' houses. So hopefully they got all of that fixed. Just reading the chat super quick. We do have Scratch, however, up on the sniper, trying to see if they can get a little cheeky peek in through lobby, and that is going to be the pick, one of the picks that he was looking for onto Sin Karma. And now, if you are Witness Gaming, you really can't do much of anything here because you don't have Uber ad, and now you don't even have player ad as well.
Honestly, that might have been good for WG because their Uber out is only 80%. Oh, they're Ubering in the lobby.
Whoa. That is extremely aggressive there, and then the counter Uber is used. I think they should have known that it was going to be basically even Ubers.
That's what I was going to say. Like, before the snipe, maybe they would have taken it anyway, but they do take it in the lobby into this, and gets the sniper. No Ubers. Maybe we could pressure last. We got to get the gun down. The beam's really close by 5, actually. We gotta start swimming 1 and 2 for this gun. Oh, Soldier just tries to brute force it and dies. That's not how you do that.
No, that definitely is not. Scratch getting a nice headshot there. Now they have the opportunity to maybe send Scratch in for a hero shot. Yeah. Oh, he's going to be trying to connect something. They know he's there. Yeah, should be taken down. And that is going to be GCI's attempt.
Well,
now,
we got another try. We got to get the gun again.
That's true. Yeah, you know, spam down the gun, send in the soldier.
We could tank Sin Karma 5 and maybe get the gun. Like, looks like that's what they're trying to do. Sin Karma has an angle. The gun, they're moving it right now. This is a good time to go if you're a soldier. Oh, but they're not going to do it. Sin Karma can get the gun. Man.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be actually Howard Kawa
flank.
coming in, from the flank, doing so much damage, going to be able to pick off Sin Karma and Gwendolyn in that tight lobby area. And now this should definitely get some type of response from GCI. Looks like they're just going to be, sending in Scratch again to try and go for a shot. Maybe just trying to take down Quacks a little bit.
Oh no, that's so bad.
Oh, Scout running in.
Oh shit, move Psycho. What? Ooh. They had such a good advantage. They could have just tried to get the gun. Oh,
Soldier did get in through 2, trying to get in onto the engineer who's posted up by their Quacks. Is going to be able to stay alive, however, and once again, Ubers are even, so still waiting on Witness Gaming to do something. Oh, they are getting picked, and now Kawa's going to be able to make their way in through 2. Scratch by 2. A big soldier bomb. Yeah.
They get the sniper too? Oh my god, this is so good. I think Scratch should have switched off though. I think this is a mistake staying on sniper. You have no combo scouts to lead the push.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to see.
Sin Karma stuffing it. Soldiers in through IT.
Oh.
Gets out. Oh, Scratch got Shamu. Scratch is killing everybody.
Yeah, Scratch is on a killing spree at the moment.
Penny, they're getting all the kills.
Yeah, they are. Oh, a nice bomb, however, from Quacks over by Choke is going to be able to just barely stay alive as now everyone else on GCI tries to barrel in through the Choke. The Uber has been used, however, coming in super deep counter Uber used as well, and it's a little bit of chaos right now at the Choke. We do have a soldier in behind. That is going to be Fruit all the way in the back lines. They do know about them, but for the moment, it has just evened out. Ubers are even.
If Scratch was on Scout there, that Uber would have been so much better, but it wouldn't have happened in the first place, so.
That is true. Scratch still up on the aforementioned sniper, just trying to take all the shots awarded. Hasn't really found anything just quite yet, but Fruit still in behind. Probably not long. Yeah, as a nice body shot is going to take them down.
Yeah, we're in an awkward situation here with no Ubers and a sniper defending second. And a pyro. We're trying to get some sniper. That's actually pretty good. We should be able to get shots for the sniper. And red team is playing behind the IT crate.
Oh, nice
Dakota
bomb.
gets instant karma.
Yeah, that was a really great bomb from Dakota onto Sin Karma. And now because of that means GCI are going to have to walk out of here. Witness Gaming going to have to figure out some type of defenses they can get onto the second point. Looks like Sin Karma's actually going to get... Oh, but dang!
He just peeks through choke, like... Oh, and a nice fucking hold by Inda. This is really good. These medics aren't respecting the sniper. I don't know. Just like can't happen.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe it's the medics not respecting the sniper. Maybe it's their team not giving them the accurate information of where it is. However it is, these medics have been falling, and Scratch, doing a lot of work right there for the moment because of that.
This isn't a clear-cut round. You're pushing last with the sniper and a pyro.
That's true.
Oh, Kawa switched off. Went back to spawn, switched off. But you still do have a sniper. It's kind of a little tricky when your combo scouts on sniper pushing last. This is really... Oh! And it's used so early. Oh no. The demo's caught though. Sin Karma's caught. Wow. They should be able to play the point. Get Scratch some shots. Demo's on the point. And it's
so much cap time.
It looks like GR.
Yeah,
wow.
And it is going to be the
Sin Karma being caught to the Uber. It looked like he could go to spawn, but he just decided to stay and die. Looked really awkward. But that is the first round, and it's not over yet. Vanny config will kick in soon.
That's true.
Anyone can still win.
Definitely still doable for GCI. They do have to try and figure out these mids, though, because I don't think they've really won
Going back to the pyro?
yet. Oh, interesting.
I think they had the best success in the pyro.
You're right.
They should just be able to bully them out with the flares if we keep hitting them. Nice double flare right there.
Those flares can be just so annoying to play against, as now it's just going to be all eyes on
Oh, there's a soldier pick on the left for them.
Yeah, Quack's super weak. Is going to die, however, they did lose their pyro in
Dank
Kawa
is so
for
weak
it.
By Sewer.
Oh, Dank is going to have to back out of a fight, so now it's an opportunity. Yeah, for GCI to just jump across, and they do.
Clean them up. That pyro was really good. Even though the pyro died, they got all the damage and they were able to collapse. That looks overpowered.
Yeah, it did. Well, they made it work, and now they're gonna be able to go in onto second. Oh,
take the Uber. Indus committed so far. He has to use. Scratches looks like he's going behind in the rollout. Gets the kill. Blue team has to commit and try to save the combo. Wow. What a play by Scratch, actually. Just committing the Uber all the way forward. Gets 3 kills in second. Playmo should be able to cap. They should be able to take it to last and get the round. Barring nothing terrible happens.
Yeah, they've made their way in, and now they have an opportunity to try and get some time on the point. Oh, they do! Really great stuff.
The combo stopped second. Yep, that's the something terrible that happened. Now the combo... But Dank should be able to die on second.
Oh, they should be able to. Looks like Fruit's going to be able to jump through. Is going to be able to get onto Dakota. Oh, this is a little bit of a scary situation for Indus. Not going to be able to stay alive. Yeah, they wipe.
Oh, wow. Great job by Dank cutting the lower IT, though. That was a good way to go. And the respawners coming in. Oh, someone almost backcapped.
Yeah, and we saw kind of a really clutch second defense on land from Mr. Kobe as well, so showing up here in this match. Now, but because of it, it's going to be Witness Gaming making their way in onto mid with the big Uber ad at their disposal. And last time, we saw someone die to the sniper. How do you want to see them take this?
They just use it straight in. I kind of like this, though. There is a kill on mid they can get. They have to lock him out forward. They do have to push out a last now with their 40 ad. This is the safe play. If we can get this guy in mid. Oh, he's so weak. He does go down. Yeah, I like that play by WG, just Ubering in, getting the kill behind, and now they have to push out a last. Make them try to do something, unless they just want to stalemate it. But, knowing Scratch, he's going to take this Uber.
Alright, and I guess, yeah, GCI do have the opportunity to try and do something. However, Playmo is up on NG, so not necessarily Yeah.
Looks like they're just going to try to hold. Looks like Innes is lagging.
Oh.
Kind of is like teleporting around, but I don't know how true that is.
Well, hopefully that doesn't make sense.
Going back to second, like, the same thing I was talking about before, they have this advantage, The only thing that can make you lose a round is if they stop second and that happens. Like, that just can't happen.
Yeah, definitely, especially with it being the combo that did it. It's not some sneaky flank player. It was the actual combo there. So
It was a
definitely
great call
some
by Shenwu, though.
doors. Yeah, some doors not being watched there is now. Once again, we're going to be watching Witness Gaming trying to break in onto GCI's last. And if they do this, this is going to be the map for them. And they'll be able to go up a map in their invite season, making their way into lobby, getting a bit of focus fire down on to
WG
Scratch. And
needs to get
that's going
this
to be a
gun.
sniper down.
You have the sniper. We gotta get the gun before we do anything else. Unless they just super straight in. That's the demo's caught. It's the demo's caught. This is really hard now for GCI to hold this last. No scout, no demo. They do have the pyro right spawn just being annoying. Soldiers are on the
They're trying
mid.
to do.
Oh, what a bomb.
Yeah, a really great bomb right now, and all of this is going to get cleaned up, and that has been the first map going in the favor of Witness Gaming. They may have lost Logan, but they haven't lost tonight. They have won against GlobalClan Ice, and that's going to be the first casted match, I believe, of the season over here at Fireside. And were you expecting that, little guy? We didn't really get to go into predictions too much. We kind of expected this to be close, but it just seems like GCI were making a few more errors and a bit more of a sloppy play than Witness Gaming.
I was expecting Winners Game to win this match, but I honestly thought it would be like a lot faster rounds for WG, and then maybe GCI would get a couple rounds in between, maybe off some mid fights. But honestly, both teams played. They both could have played better. But if I'm GCI, I'm not sad with that loss, to be honest, because they had all the chances they needed to convert and win some rounds.
Yeah, that's definitely true. It wasn't just an instant kind of 4-1 game or just kind of 4-0 type of thing. There was a lot of back and forth action there. And I don't know if you're looking at the logs,
I am.
Mr. LOLGUY, but the thing that instantly pops out to me, well, one of the things that instantly pops out to me is Scratch 34 in 13, 369 damage per minute, far and away above anyone else on the
That's kind of
server.
crazy.
Yeah, but his team still lost.
Yeah, I think the way Scratch plays is kind of like an all or nothing style. Because when it does work, like when he took that Uber on second, that solo and stuff, like the people in two, when he was able to get the kills, that's like when Scratch was playing his best. I think a lot of the other damage came from Sniper, but he did play a lot of Sniper. He did 4K damage in Sniper, but he was kind of owning. But I don't know how much of his success is just like a me thing and not like a team thing. But
Definitely, because well, yeah, he did play 10 minutes as sniper, so it's kind of, I guess that's what you said, little guy. Maybe some of that damage coming from the sniper hitting those fat headshots, but still a very impressive stat line. Maybe it's not the best for his team overall, but I guess the other thing that pops out is gonna be Indus with 8 deaths, and then the Witness Gaming medic Dank only dying 3 times, so being able to stay alive a lot more. And I guess maybe that is Indus just kind of committing with Scratch all times, like you said, that Indus might be more prone to do.
some of it was, but some of it was kind of him just exploding. There were some honestly pretty bad plays by Indus, but it wasn't game losing. Like they still were in this match, and they definitely had all the chances they need to win. What I kind of wanted more from Blue was like Scratch is always so aggressive. Like their soldiers need to bail on the damage that Scratch is doing, but it looks like they're kind of just getting shut down. And Kawa was on a lot of pyro, so it is like your scouts doing so much damage, but you only have one soldier to follow up. So I don't know how much of that had anything to do with it either. But congratulations to WG. They did play solid. They got the win. They did what they needed to do. First match of the season is a dub. It's always nice.
It is always nice to, start off a season on a great foot. We're gonna have to see how this Witness Gaming roster evolves because they do got Sin Karma in there, but it might be a little bit up in the air to see. But it is going to be exciting to see how both of these teams grow because I think if GCI maybe put in the work and maybe get a little bit more coordinated. The potential is definitely there for them to try and make playoffs. I say make playoffs. What I mean there's be a top 14 because obviously now every team makes playoffs because that's just how invite works at the moment.
True.
Um, I assume we're still doing that this
I
season.
have no
I
idea.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything to be against that. So, if you don't remember, first each team is gonna play each other once, and then we go into a mini bracket to determine the seeding for the actual bracket. It's a bit confusing. I think for maybe the next cast, we can have a very handy graphic that will probably explain all of it for y'all, just in case. But right now, we're going to be in stage one, which is the group stage section. So it might be a while before we see these two teams rematch against each other. But when that does happen, I hope to see GCI a little bit in a little bit better showing. But one thing that I also hope to see, Mr. LOLGUY, is some of the amazing people in chat wearing your merch.
Oh, I hope so too.
Yeah. You can do exclamation point G6 merch in chat, or just check out the Fireside store, and you can get so much amazing TF2 related merch. We got the hoodies, the shirts, the pillows as well that you can use. And, definitely do that because, we want to support the amazing guys over at Witness Gaming for their fantastic win at the previous Philly LAN that just happened this past weekend. That was a really, really good. And then I guess that's basically all I've got for this match at the moment, Mr. LOLGUY. Did you have any kind of final words that you wanted to
No
say about
interview.
this match? I don't think so. Maybe we can get a little read from production if that's in the cards. But is there any chance that we get an interview with one of the players? All right, no no interview. That's right. We do have a few sick players, and we don't want to spread it by getting them into the mumble and spread the virus through the internet, which is definitely how that works. So always if you were at LAN, it's great to have seen you there, but make sure you do get tested and recover a healthy fashion, because there was a little bit of a LAN bug going around. But with that being said, that was Witness Gaming winning against GCI 4-1 on Process, the first casted match of the season over here at Fireside. LOLGUY, it's been so great to have you. Do you have any shout outs that you'd like to give?
Shout out to G6. Shout out to the teams that played. Shout out to everyone playing RGL. Shout out to Fireside Cats for the great merch. And that's all I got.
All right. Well, then I will double some of those. Obviously, shout outs to Fireside, Dr_J, Antlers. They do so much work over here. It's really great. And, give them a bunch of support and love. All right. And that is going to be it. I will see you guys next time, probably next week with another invite game coming at you. So stay tuned. And until then, see ya.